So enough talking. Let's look at Anonymous's resume, which I have not looked at before. So this is a cold read for me. So professional summary, 3 years, medical affairs, whatever that is, sounds sketchy. You're not sedating patients and having your way with them, are you? I mean, that would be sick. Responsible for leading clinical stage. Wow, lots of big words here, impressing people. All right, so what we always do with these, people in chat, say what you like and don't like about this resume. Go ahead and give advice to the viewer who's a channel regular. Liger says it's objective. Yeah, that's right. So the number one thing we talk about, and I was going to get there, but Liger's there first. One of our channel VIPs for bringing us Dr. Rack in Yellow and just being a general wonderful person. Liger is deep in it in Singapore, treating their wild outbreaks of COVID-19. So if you like to clap it up for the people that are on the front lines, he's there. But this one's got no objective. So what does this person want to do? What do they want for their next job? What are they seeking? Second, the 3 years of medical affairs is straightforward. The responsible for doesn't give me an accomplishment, and the able to is a weak word, like able to research, interpret, and communicate. I'd want to lead with a better verb than able, but I get the point. You're saying you're really good at medical information, clinical trials, etc. And we do have a bunch of medical folks in the channel. And so if you want a job and you're here, you can talk about it. So medical affairs associate, biopharma, develop documents. Okay, weak. Like, I know that may be your job, but do you really want to be hired as the document developer? Like, lead with any words other than that, unless what you want to do is develop documents, which is not what I want to do. Now, I get that you're a scientific writer. I see that at the bottom of the thing, but like, I don't know. I never was excited ever to be the document developer. All right. For multiple pharma companies, FDA meetings, wrote the briefing book for drug name FDA. See, that's like, switch these bullets. That's a lot more powerful, and it's linked. I do recommend this. This is a hot link to somewhere. We won't click on it in case we don't get rickrolled, but it does go to the FDA.gov site, actually, so it's probably legit. Managed 6 months of revisions, blah, blah, blah. The company's stock price rose 20% the day it was published. That's not all you're writing, but that's pretty cool. And the panel vote, those are pretty cool. All right, I will give this person, the resume is mediocre until we get to this bullet, and then it's pretty solid, right? It's what you did something specific. It's what it took to do it. Okay, no one knows what a tier 1 KOL is, but it's good you put that in here, whatever it is, but I would try and make it, remember the recruiter may not know what the hell you're talking about, and they're reading this, not only the hiring manager. Key opinion leader. Okay, maybe. T-Weirdos in this industry and may know, but I have never heard of that term. And so, yeah, live sports has the more generic opinion of what the hell is that. But it ends solid with the maybe stating the stock price rose when it was published is a little bit overclaiming. But the point that they voted 16-0 to approve the drug is very solid. So I like that. All right. Again, communicated with physicians and nurses. Lame. You want organized, facilitated, extracted key information from physicians and nurses. Polled physicians and nurses, collaborated is even maybe better. But you don't want to be, just like you don't want to be the whatever it was, the document developer. You don't want to be the communicator. You want to do something. Summarized, translated, Those are all right, translated technical answers from physicians and nurses to key medical and regulatory questions, blah, 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 much stronger. Okay, created information, reviewed literature. Yeah. Like action verbs. You've done a great job, by the way, following the format of always start with a verb. Don't start with weak verbs if you can help it. Like reviewed literature, document developer, you're going to get a job. Like here you have a doctor of pharmacy. You've got all this education. You should be like hauling down the bank. And what you're communicating to me is I'm kind of a gopher who runs around and writes stuff down. Now, I know that you're probably insulted by that summary, and I don't mean to be insulted. Well, okay, it's a rant and an assassination. So I guess I do mean to be somewhat insulting. But you have so much potential here. Stand up for your expertise a little more and seem less like a note taker and more like an important value add to the process. All right. Finish him off. Yes, it's time for the kill move. Honestly, I would hit this one with the kill move, but this is a decent white space, not too busy. Some people have pointed out only one of the bullets really follows STAR, right? Situation, task, action, results, right? This one, the situation was he was working at this biopharma company. The task was write the briefing book. The actions he took was managing these revisions, and the result is it got published and the stock went up and the drug was approved. That's a classic STAR response. You're trying to do that in some of these others as well. Bottom line, though, I would give this resume, other than lacking an objective and the verbs, I would give it an A. Given that it lacks those two things, I'd give it a B, but it's easy to make it into an A.